wanted you so bad.
I wanted you too. I never realized how much.
I knew the minute I saw you in the courtroom in Miami, I had to have you back.
And I thought we were just friends.
Just friends? There's far too much heat between us for that.
We've loved and we've fought, and there's no middle ground.
Well, I do anything halfway.
And now we've come full circle.
I loved you, Bobby, like I never loved a woman before.
What about Laura?
She was different.
And I was like all the rest?
No, you weren't. Nobody got to me like you did, and still do.
Then why did you leave me for Laura?
Because I didn't know how good I had it back then.
I did want you.
Well, you show me.
Scott?
We just start right from the beginning.
Hello? Yeah, he's right here. Hold on a minute.
Hello? George? What's going on? You're what? You're out here in the brownstone?
What? He's here?
Yeah, okay. I got a minute. I'll be right there.
At this hour? How did he get in?
I don't know. Somebody must have let him in.
Saved by the bell, huh?
Only for just a minute. I'll be right back.
What am I getting myself into?
One of us go after Tom?
No. He needs to be by himself.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I really wouldn't know what to say to him myself either.
Well, there aren't any answers for his problems right now.
All we can do, I guess, is just be there for both of them.
I doubt if that'll be good enough, Audrey.
Dr. Hart.
Oh, how's Simone?
Resting quietly, but she's asking about her husband.
Oh, well, he went out for a walk.
Yeah, he was told that she needed to sleep, so he took off for a while.
Just wanted to be alone.
All right, I'll tell her.
Oh, is she awake?
Yes.
Do you think that we could see her for a few minutes?
Well, let me see if she's up to visitors.
Oh, thank you. Oh, dear, I don't know what to say to her.
Well, if it was an ordinary patient, it might be easier, but when it's a member...
She would like to see you both.
Oh, good, thank you. How you doing, darling?
Comfortable, I guess.
Good.
Is there anything you need?
No pain.
Is Tom all right?
He went out for a walk.
You see, they told him that you were going to be resting, so he just figured that he wanted to be by himself.
I'm sure he'll be back soon.
I'm so worried about him.
Now, don't you worry about him. You please concentrate on getting yourself well.
I feel so silly, but I really want my mother right now.
Why don't I call her?
Would you?
Sure. Sure I will.
I left the number. You had a phone. Should be.
Oh, yeah, I see it right here. Let me try. Okay? It's ringing. Well, I'm afraid there really doesn't seem to be any answer. Why don't I try a little later, all right?
Excuse me, Dr. Hardy. Dr. Quartermain would like to see you outside.
Monica?
Yes.
I won't be long. I'll be right back. Excuse me.
All right. I'm going to sit right here.
Oh,
What's up?
Steve, our nurse just told me about Simone and the baby. I am so sorry.
Yes, we're all still in shock.
Is there anything I can do?
I'll just keep that accreditation committee off my back for the time being.
Well, I'll try.
They still snooping around?
Every nook and cranny. And they're very anxious to talk to you again.
Well, tell them I'll see them tomorrow, but not any sooner.
Should I just send them home tonight?
If they'll go. This is no time for me to take on those people right now.
No, of course. I'll explain the situation, Steve. It's just that they're not going to be easy, you know. And this is different this year. We're not just going to sail through the accreditation like we have in the past.
I just pray we don't sink.
Well, what's worrying me is that you're not worried.
Stress is very bad for you.
And so's overconfidence.
I just happen to be sure of myself and my position, so to speak.
You get the feeling he knows something we don't?
No, but I'm beginning to wonder if you're not butting in where you don't belong.
There is no such place, not in this family anyway. What I don't understand is why you're not the least bit concerned that your wife seems to be determined to ruin you.
Oh, Edward.
Well, it's the truth, and he couldn't care less.
Nobody's going to ruin me.
Oh, no, you'll do it all by yourself, blithely ignoring the ever-present danger of Monica.
Monica poses no threat to me any longer.
Has she withdrawn her application as Assistant Chief of Staff?
No, she's just found a new way to channel her rather exuberant energies.
And why is she bothering with the accreditation committee?
This is a favor to Steve.
You mean as a means of getting in his good favor? Monica is no fool, unlike her husband. Doesn't it occur to you that she's volunteering to do the hospital dirty work in order to make points with Steve? Oh, come on, Alan, for God's sake. I mean, if you want that job, you've got to fight for it. You can't take this lying down.
That's exactly as I intend to take it.
I think he's lost his mind.
I wonder if the cook is still up. I'd love a pot of coffee.
Well, isn't it a bit late to start drinking coffee, dear?
Going to be a long night.
Don't you think you're more than a little responsible for what happened?
I didn't slug anyone.
No, but you did taunt the young Dr. Hardy with those comments about his wife.
Yeah, well, that Hardy better run for cover when my lawyer gets through with him.
Dear, if this goes to court, will every single thing you said about him and his wife come out in the trial?
Yes, and I can hardly wait.
Well, I can't help wonder what effect that might have on your dry cleaning business.
What do you mean?
Well, a number of people will get an earful of your opinions on racial matters.
Well, good.
Yes, but one or two might not entirely agree with you.
Well, that's their problem.
It could be ours, too, if they decide to change dry cleaners. And while you've done so well, I mean, I hate to see your business suffer because of a misunderstanding.
I never thought about it that way.
Is it really worth losing valued customers?
This is not the way I intended to spend tonight. I'm going to take care of these bills and then go straight home to Anna.
Yeah, well, enjoy it while you can.
What's that supposed to mean?
Once you get involved with those guys from New York City, you're lucky if you see your wife twice a month.
I'm not going to let that happen.
Yeah, well, I hope Jerome agrees. Now, Duke, have you given any more thought to getting out of that business?
You know it's the only thing I think about.
And?
Anna, there's no way I can get around the promise I made to Julia. I mean, I didn't exactly promise I'd go back into the mob, but... Well, the man was dying, and he heard what he wanted to hear.
You don't know him anything.
He died saving my life. He also led me to Anna, so in a way he saved her life, too. Don't you think that deserves the tiniest obligation?
Duke, the question is, how much are you willing to risk?
Get that.
Dukes.
Angel, it's Victor Jerome. I need to speak to Duke. Is he there?
Jerome?
Yes.
No, he stepped out.
Yeah? When do you expect him back?
Well, I don't know. I didn't see him going. You want me to leave him a message?
Not right now. I'll try again in a little while.
All right, if I run into him, I'll tell him you called.
You do that. Lavery's out. I just wanted to tell him I'm delaying Julian's memorial service a day or so because his sister is out of town. No way we're going to hold that service without her.
Does she even know of Julian's death?
Not yet.
Well, when's she due?
She's flying in from Paris tomorrow. It's going to be some homecoming.